Good morning. Welcome to day 5. It thunder hailed overnight. It first started thundering, lightning, and then it was raining, but then you could hear the hail hitting the tent and it kind of splashing off. It was a little bit of a show. I actually slept pretty good last night, so that was nice. It's a little breezy and cold out, so I opted for coffee in my tent this morning. I actually stayed really warm overnight. When it hits the lows, I feel a little chilled, I want to be a little warmer than what I am, but by no means am I cold. I have 1 bar of internet up here. Last night I went on to a few of my things to check the biz, and lo and behold, I checked my credit card and there's a bunch of fraudulent charges on it from yesterday and the day before. So nothing like calling your credit card and shutting your card down on the side of a mountain. It felt odd doing that out here, but at least it was nice that I had service so I could just get it done. Otherwise, it would have bothered me all day today to have that out there, that someone had my credit card number and was using it. I did not lose my card. I have my card with me. But all good, card down, and I got another card coming my way. Can't be bothered with that. I've got 21 miles to hike today to get to Alkali Creek. I'm going to wrap up my coffee, get this all packed up, and get on down trail. Got camp all packed up, just like we were never here. It's a very misty, foggy morning. Just working my way back to this trail. I did fully suit up in my rain gear. I'm not sure what to expect. I'm a little cold, so it will help keep me warm, but I'd much rather put my rain pants on and have to take them off later than to have to stop in the rain to put them on. All right, here's our ride. Let's go. Between Dalton Lake and Alkali Creek, it's a 24-mile stretch with no water. So that's why I filled up at Dalton yesterday to get me to camp overnight, and 9 miles today to get to the Elk Creek Trailhead. I'll send this back to past me, who went on a stealth mission there. Just walking to do my water cache drop at the Elk Creek Trailhead. John, the shuttle driver, did tell me I'd have to probably walk the last little bit. I was not going to take my car on this last little bit. I did not want to get stuck, so I got my water here, and the trailhead I'm just coming up on, so I'm going to go stash this. And here we are. Found this bush, and looks like I'm not the only one that thought to cache their water over here. I see it hidden all over the place. We'll just tuck this little guy in here, and we'll see you later. And later will be in exactly 9 miles. It's always so interesting when you're cruising through the forest and you're seeing the same kind of trees, and then all of a sudden you hit a pocket of something different and running into these birches. There's just a little circle of them right here. They feel so misplaced. I was expecting to have to pack up my stuff in the rain this morning. I was thanking my lucky stars that it was just misty and I could pack my tent up fairly dry, shake off the rain from last night. Setting up in the rain and taking down in the rain are 2 of my least favorite things on trail. I just realized that I showed setting my bear line, but then I forgot to show actually hanging my bear bag and setting it. Sorry about that. You can see from here up top a little example of those pockets of those birch trees. I see another one kind of up in here. Found a super cool overlook tucked here off the trail. There's a little babbling brook down here that I can hear. This is a really cool spot. Still going through the green tunnel here, and all of a sudden I saw something and I'm like, that's not a deer. I'm like, is that a bear? And it was a dog. It was a big golden retriever, and there's a trail runner right behind it. He did say that there was another runner up here. They were going the other way, so I probably won't see him, but that there is a hiker, I believe, coming my way. My right ankle has seemed to be doing much better. I'm not getting that sharp stabbing pain when I'm doing certain movements or going up and down rock. My Achilles are barking at me pretty good on both sides, though. They seem to work themselves out a little bit as I get miles underway on trail. Surprisingly, for as wet as my feet have been getting, I really haven't struggled with blisters. All in all, I'm pretty grateful for how things have held up and worked themselves out. I just wanted to take a second to say thank you to all of those who have watched my journey coming on the trail or any of my other past adventures. I really appreciate it. I originally started doing these videos for my son, for him to see me out hiking and want him to join along in the adventure. He hasn't shown much interest to date on it. However, I realized that I really have enjoyed documenting these trips that I've been going on, so I've continued to do it. I don't have a lot of backpacking friends in my circle, so this has been a nice way to connect with the backpacking community. Really enjoyed having people comment and reach out. It's really made it all worthwhile. If you haven't subscribed, consider clicking the button to subscribe to follow along on future adventures. And I hope to see you on trail one day. Finally coming out of the green tunnel a little bit. I am standing in Elk Creek and can confirm it is dry as reported. Hey, good looking. I made it to my water cache at Elk Creek Trailhead. My original plan was to fill up my bottles and then cut this down a little bit, roll it up and pack it out. But Claire flew here from Maryland, so she does not have a water cache here. So I was able to show her on the video that I had taken previously exactly where I had cached the water, and I am going to fill up my bottles and I'm going to leave this for her. This water will have to last me the next 12 miles to get to Alkali Creek. It's a good spot for a snack and to take a break. I'm just a little under halfway through my mileage for the day. Got it all tucked away for you, Claire. Enjoy the rest of your hike, and I can't wait to see your summit pictures. Just leaving the Elk Creek Trailhead. The weather is so up and down right now. There is, I hear like thunder over here. There's blue skies over here. So I almost wanted to put shorts on, but there's just been so much poison ivy that I'm gonna go ahead and just keep my pants on, and then I've got my rain gear at the ready in the back of my pack. There it is. You can't really see it, but it's right about here. It's Bear Butte. I'm getting my first sight of it. Looks so close, but yet still 22 trail miles away. We'll be seeing you tomorrow. Just ran into Jason again. He is the guy that is up from Daytona Beach, and he saw me coming and he goes, "Where the heck did I pass you at?" And I said, "Well, where did you camp last night?" I said, "I camped just shy of mile marker 89. And he said, "Oh, it was there." He went ahead and camped somewhere around 90 or 91. We are both headed to Alkali Creek. There is I believe backpack sites at a campground there that you can get for like $6 or something. But beyond that, there is no dispersed camping in the BLM and Fort Meade area. So we both plan to go there. Water's definitely flowing here. This is interesting to roll up on. I wonder what this is. I'll take one ticket to Bear Butte, please. We meet again. I keep crossing this stream. It still is 19 miles from Dalton, and I camped overnight, so 18, 19 miles from Dalton. So there's no way I could have, one, I didn't know about it. Two, there's no way I could have carried enough or wanted to carry enough water to get here. I had been waiting for a certain mile marker to take a break and fill up my water bottle, and it's been all uphill to get to that break. And as soon as I got up here, I saw this bench. If that's not a sign to take a break, I don't know what is. I'm so happy to see it. closer. I'm just cruising down the trail in silence, and all of a sudden I see what looked like people floating through the woods, like the vampires from Twilight, like float running. And it was 2 teenagers on bikes. I was so confused. I thought I was starting to see stuff out here. This was a fun little dance to try to get across. You can't really see, but this is really deep mud, and I kind of scrambled along these part of the way, but you can't really see where you're going at all or how deep the mud is. Made it to Alkali Creek Campground. Nice little campsite. They don't have potable water yet, so I had to go filter. Just boiling up some water. I brought a small butane can, and this is gonna be boil number 8 for me, and then I'm hoping I'll have enough for boil number 9 tomorrow morning for my coffee. Gonna go with the Wild Zora mountain beef stew tonight. I'm actually really looking forward to this. I'm really hungry. I can tell that the temperatures are dropping. My fingers didn't like setting up the tent, and must have been the tent stakes or filtering water. It's just cold. The temps have dropped. I can see Bear Butte looming in the background. It's kind of hiding back over here. I don't think you could see it. Eight boils. There you have it. Wait, 7 boils. It is not boiling, but I'm putting it in here. That's just how you roll when you're camping. Looks like it's gonna be lukewarm beef stew for dinner. I was just changing in the tent and a little cleaning up my feet and stuff. I think it's funny that I thought I didn't have any blisters. My feet are looking real nice. Lots of blisters. Pretty sure I have poison ivy. I'm just pretty much ignoring it, keeping socks on it, and then I'll just deal with this mess tomorrow. It's so weird. It still sounds like there's fuel in here. I can hear it. Oh, you son of a... I'm not sure if it just if something happened with the windscreen. I'm not really sure. Still looks like we're having a lukewarm beef stew. I suppose though, I could try to boil a little. Let's try to add something hot in there. I'm gonna keep the windscreen off. I think I may have suffocated it. Boil count is back up to 7. Alrighty, let's see what we're working with. It's pretty soupy, but it's hot. Actually, it tastes pretty good. I think almost anything would taste pretty good right now. I am just gonna finish up dinner, organize some of my gear, throw away some of my trash, relax in my tent, eat some treats, and pass out and get ready to summit Bear Butte tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching this video. We'll see you for day 6 tomorrow.